I'm eager to know if you got some other suggestions. Let me close the game and reopen it in the meantime. Indiana Jones, that's a classic. I don't think we'll be returning the Billionaire. I think it's just, for my own personal temperament, it's too rage-inducing. Plus, I just build the same thing every time. A short hike? I would direct you to youtube.com/northernlion. I played the game when you were in the 6th grade. Assuming you're in the 10th grade now. Which is an assumption. You ever play Peglin? Yep. You ever play Get to Work? I think I gotta be selective about the foddies that I play. Because you're trying to catch lightning in a bottle, and I get it, okay? You can have like a magical series of streams, and then people are like, oh, Magic 2 just came out, why don't you try it? And then maybe you watch some videos of Magic 2, and you're like, I'm not sure this is like the same type of magic that I'm looking for, you know? Like we did Sisyphus 2, and I tried to make it work, but I was like, it's just not quite working. So I'm waiting for the magic to strike me. I do love a silver silencer, but I also love winning early. It's a tough one for me to ignore. It's a tough one for me to ignore, man. Caves of Cud would go insane. I would probably go insane playing it, and then everybody who suggested it would go insane watching me try to play it, is my guess. Exactly. Arco? I can't play Arco. And I'll tell there's 2 reasons why I can't play Arco, and this is not fair, but you have to remember, I'm not a company. I'm just a dude. Okay, I'm just a guy. One reason I won't play it is because I know that, like, after it came out, it didn't get a lot of traction. So the dev posted, and as they should, they posted, like, an article that is like, why isn't anybody playing my game? And then after that, I got inundated with people that are like, you absolutely have to play Arco. So from that, I then watched some footage, and I was like, I'm way too stupid to play this game. Are you guys crazy? I get you're doing some evangelizing, which I behoove you to do so, because apparently a lot of people that play it fall in love with it. But I was watching clips of the game, I was like, this is too hard for me to play, especially on stream. I got no shot, man. How about some burn? Actually, that's pretty good. I'm the type of fella that wouldn't mind having another weapon, though. Although regen could carry us.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you fit.
Okay, you may have seen runs similar to this before. Your safety is not guaranteed. I'll hold the shark claws. You never know. Katana can be good too, but Arco's actually quite easy. I'm not sure why it has that reputation. Probably because the people who say it's easy have, like, beaten the Factorio DLC like 55 times since it came out 2 weeks ago. You gotta remember, there's a variety of gamers out there, okay? This is a loss. It's a built-in loss. Unless they can't hurt me because of my regen, in which case we might only lose by a little bit. They're over me on health. But I have regen and they don't, but it seems bad. Nice crit, though. Nice hair, though. Okay. Worst dually build I've ever seen. Cinders. I have a thesis about the current meta of the Bazaar. And my thesis is that if you get an opportunity to have a good vessel for poison or burn, you have to take it. That's my thesis. My research paper is I got a 10-piece win with a bronze lighter that inherited 57 burn.
Discounts for
Unless you're
peas.
pig. Okay, I can see that. Unless you're pig. I'll take some silver dock lines, man. And then, to be honest with you, the Cutlass has more of a future.
I can feel our energy.
And this setup is kind of like insane. Now, normally I fight the covetous. I gotta say, I'm not a big covetous guy. Because I can't put the haste on him. Because I need the powder horn. But you could haste the dock lines instead. It's an interesting idea. Cooldown reduction, sure, but like, I don't know. I think I still like what they got on offer here. Grindstone, bro. I think Grindstone's like, with a weapon like this, is gaining 5% damage every 3 seconds. It's so easy to just poo-poo whatever someone says when you turn it into a percentage instead of a raw number. You're like, oh, it's 10 I thought it was 3 damage. Never mind. That's 16%, bro. That's pretty freaking good. I'm sorry I poo-pooed it. I didn't know the math.
Waiting to be filled.
I did the work. It didn't work. I'm going to take an aquatic item. Not what I wanted to see. Select critical skills. No. Oh, man. I'll take 3 bronze tier chocolate bars. That's a good question, man. Now, here's the thing. This is like an r/ask historians thread. Why are cannonballs balls instead of being like if they made it look like a D8, wouldn't it hurt a lot more when it landed? Are potatoes nature's greatest food? You know what? Safe bet. Safe bet. The world's not ready for that, but it's a safe bet. People will really, with a straight face, they'll try to tell you something like, actually, rice is better than potatoes. Okay, buddy. Whatever you say. Enjoy your mashed rice. Oh, that's actually called congee. And yeah. Enjoy some turkey with a side of frickin' congee. I'll be out here. Mashed potatoes, a little bit of gravy, a little bit of turkey, a little bit of stuffing, a little bit of Brussels sprouts, a little bit of carrots, a little bit of yams, some bread, maybe a non-alcoholic sparkling cider from Martinelli. I have to say, we will never learn our lesson. Hang on, we could use an item with ammo here. Let me think about this for 1 second. Not those, obviously, although you're kind of an interesting fella. And people will be slightly annoyed by this, but that's okay. I'm used to it on this type of platform. Cooking your own traditional Christmas feast, a lot of work. The bird, the sides, everybody's got a side that is like a deal breaker for them. They absolutely have to have it. Coincidentally, nobody else at the table fucks with it at all. But Aunt Lucy's always like, I gotta have candied asparagus, and then you're on fucking jkenjilopezalt.com trying to figure out how to make candy asparagus, and you're like, this shit's gonna add another 13 hours to the cook, Aunt Lucy, come on. Anyway, so for the past maybe like 5 years, we've been getting one of like the restaurants in Vancouver that's like, we'll cook the holiday stuff for you and just give it to you for money. It's called a sale. It's a thing I recently learned about. So we ordered a holiday meal. It said for 3 to 4 people. And we had like 4 adults and 1 4-year-old who doesn't even eat like the holiday food. She basically just eats pasta and pizza. Normally, we get the like 6 to 7, and we have like 8 people. And it's way too much food. So we said, you know what? Let's get the 3 to 4 people for 4 people, and it should be right. It's fucked up, man. I ate a probably like 1,500 calories with my dinner. Didn't even make a dent in the overall miasma. I think the mashed potatoes probably had like 12 to 16 potatoes in it. And it had yams, Brussels sprouts, carrots, half a turkey. I thought half a turkey was kind of reasonable for 4 adults. I didn't know what I was talking about. Everybody had as much turkey as they wanted. We made an entire pot of turkey stew. 4 adults had the turkey stew. There's still like an enormous Tupperware full of turkey. Don't even get me started on the vegetables. Everybody in my family eats vegetables. We didn't even make a dent in it. And this, they were advertising this as for 3 to 4 people. Which is fine. I get most people, myself included, we like having leftovers. But I'm like, no, I'm indebted to this food, man. I gotta eat this food for like a month and a half now. Use your leftmost item. Haste an item for a second. Large item. No thanks. Haste an aquatic. First time you haste? Okay, well, you know what? We want it like that. And we probably want cinders. Let's double up on our haste. It's righty tie. It's lefty Lucy. Lucy, my mistake. Give me the cinders. I'm yelling cinder. So true. That's probably my favorite song. Thank you for reminding me. Because like, people are always like, what's your favorite song? And I have to like run it through in my head. And I'm like, Close to the Edge by Yes, maybe. I don't know. It's a really good one. There's always Marquee Moon by Television. I think I could just say Timber, right? That's by Pitbull and Kesha. Who do you think adds more to that song? I personally think it's hard to. I go back and forth. You ask me tomorrow, I might have a different answer for you. I'm not going to waste my time, become another casualty of society or whatever. We won. Silencer's doing nothing. Wait, you're actually right. Silencer is doing nothing because we don't have one weapon. We have 2 weapons. The real facility will need to be at least 3 times bigger. He's absolutely right. Can you just give me like a bar of gold or something? You could at least move it to Cutlass. That's pretty true. That's a good point. Someday I'm going to make a playlist of all those songs. Of all the songs referenced. You're going to end up with a very disparate playlist, which is fine.
It's over already. We barely got our flags. Another empty chest.
Any truers?
To be filled.
Any truants in chat? Do they still employ truancy officers? Did they ever employ truancy officers? I've been reading a lot of Charles Dickens lately. Yes, I have one. Really? So like if you're not in school, they'll like come to your house and be like, where are you? I think it's gotta be... Cannon is the vibe when shooting the ball is required at the function.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
There's just no question about that. True. Don't say true to that. It doesn't make any sense, man. What is truancy? It's like when you're late for school or you're not at school. You need alacrity, man, but you need the crit to have alacrity. Haste an aquatic item for 6 seconds. First time you haste. What do you haste? So we need freeze. You always need freeze.
Don't travel from point A to
Truancy is when you're late
You should know.
or not at school. An officer comes to your house and goes like, "What's all this then? Also, you got a license for that TV?" I feel like I know it sounds. Well, I'm asking you to explain it to me, I suppose. I'm not just trying to say I'm smarter than like the systems that are in place. But like, is it their business that you're not in school? I guess this is where I'm going with it. I'm like, it seems like it's kind of on the parents, right? To be like, go to school. And if you don't go to school, now the teacher's got to deal with that too. They got to be your parent in addition to being the teacher. That's too much, man. It's unfortunately the law. I'm not gonna say anything because it might be the law here for all I know.
You can learn a lot from nature.
Your leftmost item with ammo. At the start of each fight, gain 1 gold. Your leftmost item is plus 15 value during combat, man?
Some of them are cute.
The hell?
That
Of course it's the law there. I don't know. I mean, like, there were kids in my high school that skipped school all the time. Nobody ever sent, like, a truancy officer. They were just like, yeah, man. That's Dave. He doesn't go to class. But he's really good at soccer. So don't keep it on the DL, you know? He's like, he's fucking cracked at volleyball, dude. He's like one of the best volleyball players in the district.
Was that even a
How's
battle?
Dave doing today?
Maybe a
I'm sure he's fucking crushing it just like he did in high school, man. You always think, right, like, oh, they're gonna get their comeuppance. Then you find out when you get older that actually, like, his dad owns, like, a $75 million market cap construction company, and he just gets parachuted into, like, second in command until his dad retires at 51 and he takes over when he's, like, 28. Anyway, that's not a specific story about a person. There's probably, like, 10 of those dudes in my high school. But let me think here. You're thinking it's dock lines? And you know what? I'm thinking you're right. Ah! That's me yelling. We need to crit. Is it true you went to high school with Drake? Yep. I think, you know what's messed up? I actually think Drake is younger than me. And this is where you all type, yeah, we know. But, like, we've been famous for, like, about the same length of time. I mean, now that I think about it, Drake's been Canadian famous before because he was on Degrassi, but, like, internationally speaking... Dooley. Dooley just doing it for the love of the game?
My fight is.
How old are you? He's 38? Oh, never mind, I'm 36. Old man. I'm gonna knock away your cane, old man. Monitor Lizard and Unranked is just diabolical, man. That's a diabolical behavior.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Drake is 87? That's Nick Drake. Back off Nick Drake, okay? He's my GOAT. Nick Drake, kind of the GOAT when feeling melancholy's the vibe. I gotta stop talking like that. I need to reintegrate into normal society. We do stand Nick Drake here. Isn't he dead also? Yes. But he is still 87 years old. But he did also die. Maybe... I'm gonna say 50 years ago? So he's perpetually 87? No, he died. He was probably like 25 when he died or something. You know what your old man hobby's gonna be? Well, thank you for suggesting I'm not already doing it, but I think, I mean, if I had to guess, I mean, tennis and cycling are both... Maybe cycling's more of a middle-aged hobby, but tennis is definitely bordering on old man hobby. Crosswords? Yeah, maybe, or whatever. Not pickleball? I mean, I'll play whatever's on offer. I prefer to play tennis, though. We probably would like the crit chance, even though, I'm gonna be honest, we don't give a shit about you. Give me the cinders instead. I'm getting cinders. What have I been upgrading? Why am I talking like this? I'm getting dock lines going insane. That's what I'm doing. Evil Robert Durst at the end of the Jinx. Why is everybody asking me so many questions? Oh, that's right, because I'm interesting. I locked in, okay? Have you guys seen the Jinx? That's right, because I'm tired. Good night, y'all. Pepper spray. What a joke, man. Weapon skills.
It is my joy to make you strong.
Plus 6% crit chance, man. That's $1 a crit. Napoleon Dynamite
We're
voice.
out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend.
Gay Dracula be like, I want to suck your dick? What do you mean gay Dracula? Dracula's already, like, canonically bi. You're now just erasing his love and respect for women, which I would never do on this platform. Yes! He knows? Bro, he's... Dracula's so bi. Whenever anyone comes over to his castle, it don't matter. It's on site. He's a vampire? Yeah, that's part of it. It's gotta be diamond, man. I mean, diamond duct tape, if we, one day we're probably gonna dump the cutlass. Today is gonna be the day that we're gonna throw the sword away. That's kind of a good poll. I don't really know where to put it for now, but we got lots of stuff to replace. Just drop silencer. Well, I'm thinking that, like, sharpening stone, silencer, and cutlass are like a package deal. Like, they're all coming out as soon as we get something that eats their lunch. You're low-key tweaking? I'm not. Honestly, one day... That's the Thieves Guild, bro. You think I'm tweaking? One day we'll do a heart rate monitor on stream. You guys are going to get so mogged, you're not going to believe it. I literally... I think we're mid-50s right now, and I'm out of breath because I've been talking so much. So we're not tweaking. I'm more relaxed than I've ever been. Probably in my entire life, quite frankly. Okay, 1 second. First, we have a good shop.
Poison. Fire poison.
Burn items have +2 burn? I mean, +2? I gotta consider it. And our poison items get +2 poison. I mean, I really want to go... Can I go to the skill shop? Then go to the Thieves Guild? Get an eye tracker? I literally would never. I would be telling on myself for sure. So I think first we're gonna go get... Sure, creeping chill, man. That sounds nice to a fella such as myself. Please, it's never gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Okay, take me to the Thieves Guild. And then, I mean, I'm the kind of guy who doesn't mind fighting Mr. Moo. What do you think? I don't know what's inside of the vault. I'm assuming a bunch of loot items. Vault is also good. Vault me? Vault me? It's really good stuff. Vault is the play. It can have random stuff. Okay, okay. I mean, what the heck is this, man? When you sell this, upgrade your leftmost item, it's the greatest item in the history of the Bazaar? That exists? Okay, let's start with the basics. Bag of jewels. Sells for gold. I mean, okay, this is going to be really irritating. Get the non-combining spare change first. I'm definitely going diamond dock lines, in case you were wondering. Put them in your stash? No, bro. I'll just open the backpack and doom you to a life of typing. You know, you can move stuff from your board to your stash to make it faster. See, you get it. Total Blaze it gets it, man. And then you come over here. You get sold. Holy cow. On
This
3.4
will inspire
seconds,
the
man.
crew.
And then... Alrighty. You earned it, bud. But actually, you go here. Yeah, you earned it, bud.
Then wouldn't I be better off?
Pulling the cutlass out and then running one empty board space and putting the silent... Oh, but then you're not going to get sharpened.
Yeah, well,
Maybe you'd be better off just pulling it to give... Nah, whatever. I think this is fine.
I may be young for a captain.
We're duct tape
but I've
guys.
seen my share
Of course we watch the red-green show. Oh, you got Lefty Lucy. That's true. Lucy. What show is that? Now we just need a Diamond Proboscis. Are we supposed to be doing damage at any point on this run? I think their Regal Blade is just, it's too strong, man. I don't know, hang on, hold. Be nice if my cannon wasn't slowed, but I'm sure they're thinking like this. Oh, okay, goodbye. Okay, it's still a great run. We just need to
Defeat does
dump
not
this,
defeat me.
make the cannon go faster, make the powder horn go faster, make the bad man fly. Where the heck did the pickles come from, man? Question for you. Are you messaging me on Discord right now? No, that is you are being lured by a scammer who is offering you, I'm assuming, stream coaching or something.
Size dilutes the brain.
There must be a button on Discord that you can click and go, I report this person. I report them. Yes, he is. I mean, 2 extra burn? I'm willing to... Oh, because you get... Oh, but you take the burn away from the Andy, man. Okay, you're technical, but you're going to go. You're going to get hasted at the start of every fight. Do I care? Maybe I care. I'm not sure. You don't really have any adjacent friends, I'm sorry to say. And I don't want lighter to go. I want cannon to receive the buff. It's rancid. It is it's a little rancid. I wouldn't dispute that, but it's going to change. We're going to receive rocket launcher here, and it's going to put the whole system on trial. Or I don't know, maybe incendiary rounds? Don't fuck up my bag, I'm trying to scam your viewer. Yo, sorry, man, sorry. That's my bad. Sorry, I forgot. I should be worried about getting my money up instead of my funny up. When you use an adjacent item, burn 2. And you... I don't know where to place you. I just don't know how to quit you, bro. I'm thinking you gotta go on... You don't have fast items? I take that as a challenge. It's so fucking funny, dude. This is so ass. Oh, man. Haste, slow, and cooldown items, though. Alright, that's not what we're looking for. Sells enchanted items, and I got a pocket full of money, bro.
And also
The start of each fight burns 16. When you haste, reload this 1 ammo, deals 75 damage, heals 90. Silver Stinky Shark Claws. What about when you use a non-weapon item, haste it for 2 seconds? This has 40% plus 50% crit chance. Hang on, it's gotta be... It's gotta... Well, Shiny Katana would also go crazy to trigger the burn. This is kind of wild, man. Let's be smart, okay? So, like, what's useless? You're basically useless. You're basically useless. Mostly because of your rarity. The shiny katana. Oh, but then, like, brother, I gotta tell you. Hasted dock lines and then hasted lighter with Lefty Lucy is like, maybe it's not as good as shiny katana, but it's getting close. And it doesn't really matter where you get placed. It matters a great deal where you get placed. I'm going to place you right there. I'm going to give this a try.
Well, I guess you did pay for it.
Yeah, I feel okay about this. It's not as flashy as shiny katana. I understand we got Lefty Lucy, but everything, most things are going to be hasted anyway, except the most important thing, which is our weapon. And I'm thinking that the dock lines getting that perma haste is going to be all we need. Like Radiohead. We're going to need a little more, boys. We're going to need this to go a little faster. Okay, that's fine. That's a good Vanessa build.
You move in straight lines.
Random enchantment. Shield effects. Look at my ball sack, man. You're flicking my balls. Yeah. Alright, we're so back. Chant an item with shield effects. You have no damage?
Ships may sink.
I have 112 damage on my cannon, man. On my cannon. Come on now. Don't insult me. When you use your leftmost item, burn Tua? So our crit chance is very low. We'd rather have the early haste, I think. And honestly, I think now we're all in on the lighter. I know it seems insane, but I think it's the play. Why is your character thirst trapping? She's not thirst trapping. She's literally just existing as a woman. You honestly seem to have a problem. Look at this, +2, +2. It's so funny to just... I get it now. I get why you guys always call me a misogynist. Because if you just accuse someone of being a misogynist, there's no defense, and everybody takes your side immediately. Now I get it, man. Oh, it makes so much more sense now. Surely you should put cinders on the rounds. That actually makes substantially more sense. Thank you.
You can think yourself faster.
Makes a lot more sense. I only have one aquatic item, bro. Sure, haste my items for 4 seconds if I get into trouble. Not likely for a fella like me, but...
Go ahead. Underestimate it. It makes this more fun. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on...
They should make a helmet that shaves your head, man. I'm so sick of shaving my head. But the only thing worse than shaving it is, like, not shaving it. What do you mean by that? I think I explained it quite succinctly. It's a helmet you put on your head. It's got to be like form-fitting, but they got like 3D printing and stuff, right? It's a helmet. I've been talking about it for like 15 years, VIP Daniel. I'm waiting for the technology to catch up. It's a helmet that's printed, 3D printed to the exact shape and contours of your head. You put it on and press a button. Razors come out from the cap and shave your entire head and the back of your neck in 1 second.
Don't have scales? I can forge some.
I don't want this garbage, man.
You have great potential.
What about the headset bump? Let's be honest, you probably got to pay extra for that. I'm willing to do so, because I'm not messing around. Brother, seems a little crazy that it's got to be the cannon. The lighter gets like 1 burn. You're not interesting to me. We don't even need more haste, and you're already fully upgraded. You get, yeah, okay. It's got to be cannon. That's a bad sign that cannon's the play.
The quicker the fight.
What do you think, guys? Imagine? Is this possible? It seems very impossible. It seems... In fact, Property Baron seems impossible as well. What is this? Could this help me? Nope. Well, when you slow, charge this to sound. It's too much space, I think.
Tell your bosses. They're gonna pay for this.
You don't have that kind of motion right now. That's true.
Over already.
Sad to say,
We
but
barely
true.
got our flags up.
That's why I appreciate chat. You're like the CEO of Keeping It Real University. I would love to get like 1100 shield or something. That's not how that works. I guess I'd rather have 250 permanent HP than 351 temporary HP. But enchanted item with crit effects, man. You already have crit chance. It simply must be you. I have no damage. Lighter was tempting, I'll admit. Dooley! Oh, like a borderline undefeated
But I've
Dooley.
seen my share of storms.
I think we're cooked. Hang on, hang on. The slow is kind of rinsing them. Nobody beat that dually, or one person beat that dually on the way up?
You fall like a boulder. I flow like
That seems like madness, man. Oh, excuse me, the bounty hunters have found you? Oh no. Thanks for the free XP.
Nessa of House Corina, you take blank.
You know, I gotta give a shout out to the dually players who are actually running non-meta builds. And if you're saying, yes, me, I don't run Monitor Lizard, no, because you run Ray. Every once in a while, though, maybe like 1 in 8 dualies, you see a dually that doesn't have Monitor Lizard or any rays or a snail. And I always think to myself, this is an honorable person. And then the run just absolutely fucking rinses them, man. And it feels so satisfying. It's a dream come true. Yep, and shout out to all the dinosaur dualies out there. Shout out to all the diamond tier items, like when your enemy uses an item, slow it for a second. Or your aquatic items have +1 multicast, which is actually kind of insane. So, like, that would be funny, but I'm like... It's bait? Yeah, but it would slow 8 items for 3 seconds, man. Did you hear me? It would slow 8 items. I'm not going to take Tripwire. Tripwire is not going to happen, but... Who has 8 items? Well, here's the thing. We can remove the powder flag. Ah, you're right. We can't fit it. There goes that dreamed in. Fuck it, bro. Diamond powder keg. You pull this. You pull this. Place the diamond powder keg. It's going to charge very quickly. Let's test it out. This I might lose, but this is a test against Lord Arkin. It didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. It got the job done, though. Bullet gives +1 damage to adjacent if you even care. Because you wrote it like Chibli, I care. It's true, man. It did half his health? Yeah, almost nothing. Well, I think you're right, then. In that case... 3.4 seconds, 3.6 seconds. But then it's not next to the cannon, bro. Burn on lighter again? Oh, yeah. My bad. Lefty Lucy's haste. I'm like, I want you to give an extra ammo. You can go there. Why not? Oh, because it takes... It puts more burn on you, which is good, dude. That's good. That's good. But you're going slower? But that's okay. That's okay. Why is Astrolabe there? Perma haste, bro. Act like you've been there before. Oh, shot. The Bellinator. Give it a try.
My fight isn't with you.
We don't really need the cannon. What you talking about, Willis? Different strokes. The Pogging Barrel. Guys, this might... It's gonna get to 7. It might get to 10. I hope every dually feels the pain. Is honestly the...
Outstrength is a sword.
That's the end game here. R. Bellingham is having a moratorium on discussing NL's takes. I would love to extend an olive branch to r/Bellingham. It's not their fault that the current media climate incentivizes reading a headline and then arguing about it for an hour in the comments instead of just watching the video to realize that something's a joke. And even if the joke is not funny, there's no need to belabor the point, really. The bridge has been burned. Nice try. Bellingham doesn't have any bridges. It also doesn't have any escalators. But I think it's a nice town, man. And, like, it's in Washington State. So, like, obviously, that's goated. It could be a lot worse. It could be 300 miles west in Idaho. Or 300 miles east. 300 miles west, it would be in the ocean, I guess. Which would not be great. But it does have bridges. Ah, whatever. It would be funnier if it didn't.
The desert wind is warm perfume.
Would like to go to Bellingham one day. I was going to be an asshole and say dream big. There's no reason for me to say that.
Your strength is beautiful.
Was that even a battle?
What the heck is this?
Maybe a
This deals
skirmish.
quadruple crit damage. Nice try, bud. Oh, sorry, I've broken the game. No reason to say that Indiana Jones thing either. There was a reason. It's funny. But these days... I'm not saying you can't make a joke. I'm just saying people are way more aware of mental health. Whereas I grew up in an era where you bust people's balls, right? When you're friends with somebody, you bust their balls a little bit. And then they say, fuck you. And then you go, we're friends. But then sometimes, you know... You make fun of Indiana Jones and then you realize it's a sensitive subject. Like that might be someone's comfort franchise or something like that. And everyone goes, why would you say that? And I go, because it was funny. And then they go, are you laughing now? And I go, no, man, because you made it weird. That's my 2 cents. Anyway, what was I talking about? It's everybody else's fault is the thing. How about you give me I already have a diamond cannon. Fair point. Fair. That's all I'm asking is for you to see things my way, man, or the highway. Take 5 like Brubeck. Ain't that the truth, man? Everybody's favorite jazz song. Austin Powers, my favorite comfort franchise. Did you guys see Elton John perform at the Disney Holiday Spectacular yesterday? He's actually looking like 1-to-1 to what Austin Powers looks like. Mike Myers, he knew Britain, man. When he made those movies, he knew exactly what he was doing. Also, this is not hate for Sir Elton, it's the opposite, admiration. Everybody else was bending the knee to Disney during the performance. They were singing songs from Disney movies. They were dressed up as Disney characters. Elton John, they introduced him. They're like, he was one of the defining voices of The Lion King, the childhood favorite that you all know and love. You know what he sang? Tiny Dancer. I'm sure that they were like, Elton, please. Please, Elton. Can you sing Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Can you sing The Circle of Life? And he went, nah, dude, I'm 82 years old. I'm sitting down at the piano. I'm playing what the people want to hear. Although they were at Disneyland, so they might have wanted to hear Can You Feel the Love Tonight. But I'm a little surprised we won that one. Yeah, he said, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. His words exactly. He's still a hell of a singer, too, man. I'm not a huge Elton guy, but I wish I could do a good Elton voice. She married a music man. Something like that. He's still got the... I don't know if it's a baritone or whatever, but he's still got it. Blue jean, baby. Seamstress for the band. Or it's more like Cher. Okay, yeah, Cher. Stone Temple Pilots. She did, people. She did marry a music man. So long-ass run, dude. You said legalizing weed was a mistake recently. Listen, okay? We need to let 83-year-olds be stupid. They're old, man. We should be more surprised when a person that old says something we agree with, as, like, younger people. Like, he's Elton John, man. It's not... You could run a thought experiment and be like, Elton John is, you know, he's moving the Overton window on weed legalization. No, he's not, man. He's 82 years old. He looks like Austin Powers. You know, it's so I'm not offended by Elton John. Whatever you know, if you got older people in your life, sometimes they just be saying stuff, man, and you just got to go, yeah. Even though in your head you're going, what? No, man. Absolutely not. Plus, he wrote Tiny Dancer. I don't think we want any of this garbage.
It's wise.
We do that with you sometimes. I appreciate that so much better for me than like when 14-year-olds are like telling me some shit about like a historical event I lived through and they read about online. And they're like, that's not cool, man. Do you know that this shit happened in 1998? And I was like, yeah, bro, I was fucking there, you idiot. That's why I mentioned it in the first place, okay. Indiana Jones.
I mean, welcome to my
hey, hang on. What am I? I'm not doing anything with my money, man.
Oh, did he see me close
they really want me to do soldering gun.
This is a gift at any price.
Are you kidding? Just put the Music Man in the bag. When you slow charge this 3 seconds? Yeah, I mean, I see. That's fucking funny, too. This is a funny shop, man. The thing is, I don't know what the... I just don't think you're good enough. I'm not going boulder. It's funny, but like we got a boulder, man. The boulder is the barrel.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Do it or no balls? Get the pair of scissors, buddy. Get the pair of scissors. Okay, yeah, I see you, incendiary rounds. Just chill, bro. Take a seat. You're freaking everybody out.
Next time, boys.
I've been there.
Less blunder,
you got the perfect single weapon cutlass build, and then you just don't even get to attack one time. I've been there many times, man. Favorite thing to play in rock, paper, scissors is rock, man, by a mile. It feels very powerful. Least favorite thing to play is paper. I'm willing to say it. Scissors is like it's a flex pick. Tell you what, boys, burn lighter. That's pretty good. Paper's kind of bitch mode. Sad but true. Sad but true. When you crit, your burn items gain 3 burn. Yeah? Yeah, I could be persuaded. Oh, another enchantment? Oh, enchanté. You know what? Slowing incendiary rounds? Oh, you're right. Radiant Barrel would have been sick, too. That would have been like a blue jean baby or whatever. She freaking married a music man. Are you crazy? I just walked over here. There, y'all going to bed. Put the fries in the bag. Sorry, they were all coming tumbling out of me all at once. You're done, bud.
Target is resisting.
You blew the dream? What are you talking about, man? Look at the effects on the enemy shit, man. It doesn't do anything. It don't run out of the slowing potion or nothing. Diamond Narwhal? Yeah, I guess if I wanted something that bacons at midnight, that would be like top of my list. Dooley. It had to be Dooley. It's gotta be Dooley.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of
Overdone?
storms.
So much this. Sorry, there was no need for that. My lighter! It's broken! It's really just non-stop vocal stims, huh? I don't think I'm gonna get to attack, man. I can't tell if it's the frame rate or what, but like, it's taking a while to get off the ground here. That's okay, that was a good run. 10-second freeze on lighter? It happens, bro. It happens. Look at their leftmost item. Ah, I tried. Okay, let's slash marker it. Oh, that Bazaar too. Maybe we could try a ranked game. Why not?